Right now, if I didn't have dinner to cook, I think I'd just go in the car for a bit, because this is ridiculous. And we're just trying to get a meal together before we all drown. Hey, welcome back to the channel. So it's Friday afternoon, I've just finished work. It's forecast to rain later, which made me think what a great opportunity to go up into the woods, cook a Spanish lenteja and do a bit of camping. So join me. It's raining sheep. Well, I fancy coming camping in the rain, and I've got some rain. So no video of me setting up camp because I had to do that really quickly because it was chucking it down. And so I've got this tarp up, and I say it's the first time because I live in Spain, so we don't get a huge amount of rain. So I haven't actually had a chance to test it out yet. And so far it's not bad. The only problem is at the top end there, it's a little bit, it thins out, so you need to sit quite far back into it where it's a bit wider. And if the rain comes in at a bit of an angle, it's still a bit tall at the moment, so we'll see. I'm really loving the car camping stuff because it's so easy to set up. As soon as I arrived, I got this pitched up and then got the bed out, got the mosquito nets on, and I was done in 10 minutes. As opposed to a tent trying to pitch that in the rain and all getting wet inside. So, more time to crack a beer, enjoy the pitter-patter of the rain. Get some dinner on soon. This rain's making me hungry. So tonight I'm going to cook up a kind of a Spanish lenteja, well, my take on it anyway. Chicken chorizo stock lenteja, nice hearty dish with a bit of bread to eat it down with. So join me for that, and cheers, crack on at home. So the rain's forecast, probably it's about, what's the time? Nearly 7 o'clock now, and forecast to last till about 8-9 o'clock. Well, I can't wait that long, so I need to get some food on the go. So normally I like to cook at the back of the truck, at the back of the car. But I don't really want to leave the back door open with all this rain in case my bed gets wet in there, so I'm going to bring everything under the tarp, cook here. Let's get some lenteja on the go, we'll try to. Bed for this evening is nice and dry and toasty. So I'm going to chop up a bit of onion. We've got some chicken, we've got some chorizo somewhere, and some pre-cooked lentils and chicken stock. So what I've got is just a saucepan from home. I wanted to get like a heavy cast, like a Dutch oven, but small enough to go into the cob ring, but I couldn't find one, so I just bought that from home, and that'll have to do. And the rain's not going to let up for a little bit, so I'm just going to get chopping. It's gonna rain, they said. Nice time to go camp in the woods, I said. But you know what? Yeah. Okay, right. Here's where we're at. As you can probably tell, it's still raining. So here's the plan for tonight. So I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going to try and speak loudly. So I've got my chicken diced and my chorizo diced. The chicken's from the breast, it's the solomillo. Normally I would use a chicken thigh because it's a bit more hardy, but couldn't get that, so not going to complain. Got some onions chopped. We've got a whole bunch of herbs and spices. We've got paprika, we've got some laurel, bay leaf. We've got some pepper, provincial herbs, garlic and thyme, and salt of course, some chicken stock, and a bit of corn flour to thicken it up slightly. So some of you may have seen in my last videos this cooking setup I'm using. So rather than bring the whole gas cob, this is just the inner ring from the cob barbecue. And then what I do with that is simply take my regular mini camping stove, pop that in the middle. So I just take the inner bowl from the cob, my little camping stove, and then my saucepan can just fit nicely into there, and the cob basin acts as a nice windshield for it. But it says bringing the whole gas cob because it's unless I want the oven, you know, this does the job in half the space. So that's alright with this. I'm going to get the onions on the go and let's start cooking. Yeah, got my fire going. Get a little bit of oil. I love this spray gun olive oil. Fantastic. Wow, that's already hot. So normally I also put white wine in about now, but I forgot to buy some, so we're not crying over that right now. We're just trying to get a meal together before we all drown. So I'm going to get my chicken and my seasonings in. Give the chicken a quick go, not too much because it's breast, but then we'll add the lentils, some stock, a little bit of the corn flour to thicken it, and the idea is just to leave it simmering probably for about an hour or so, and by then hopefully this rain would have stopped. Right now, if I didn't have dinner to cook, I think I'd just go in the car for a bit because this is ridiculous. But I'm just doing the one bit of the the top. It doesn't have too much splashback coming in. It's coming in mostly from that side. But wow, this is insane. That's really fun. Now I'm just going to add in my seasonings. Not particularly well measured, about half a teaspoon of salt, a little bit more, white salt. I'm trying to do this quick because I'm going to sit further back where it's not getting me wet. Everything's wet. I'm going to take a little bit of my corn flour and make a little corn flour water mix because I just want a little thickener in there. Now for the piece de resistance. I speak Spanish, not French. Is some pre-cooked lentils. I'm not fussing around with uncooked ones. I'm just going to chuck in probably most of this. So we're nearly there. We've got most of the ingredients in. I'm just going to add now my stock and the bay leaf and my corn flour. Stir it up a bit, add a little bit of water, and then lid on and just let it simmer for a while. And wait for this rain to stop. So that's actually not looking too bad. It's almost a bit like a lenteja. So let's add in our remaining stuff. I'm going to add in my corn flour water mix to thicken it a bit. I'm going to add some chicken stock to that. I just want it so it covers The lentils. How are we looking? Let's have more stock. I like mine quite soupy, my lenteja. And the lentils will expand a bit. Not much because they're already cooked, but they will expand a bit. We're going to add in a couple of bay leaves. And we're going to get the lid on that and simmer it away for, I don't know, probably about an hour. So let's cover her over, turn the heat down a little bit, and we'll come back to it later. Well, we got plenty of these. They keep you dry. Cheers. Thanks for watching so far. Crack on at home. Stay safe. Stay dry. And open your beer. Come see it. So it looks like you can probably hear the rain is starting to pitter-patter off. I'm just going to have a quick weather check. Let's see what's happening here. The hourly forecast, it's 7:57 at the moment, and it reckons that between 8 and 9 o'clock it's going to stop raining. So that's looking accurate from what I'm seeing. Let's just check the radar. Yeah, all that green stuff is what we've just had. But it looks like there's nothing else behind it, so I think when this moves off, we'll be alright. Let's have a quick check. Food check, see how we're doing. Oh, see, that's a nice little simmer. That's what I want. Nice little gentle simmer. Let's give her a quick stir. Oh, it's looking nice. And we've got a nice little bit of crusty bread to go with this. So we won't go thirsty and we won't go hungry. Let's see how this came out. Cheers all. Oh yeah. I'd already seen the weather forecast tonight and I was wondering what to cook, and a dish like this on a rainy wet night, got a little bit of a pepper kick, a little bit spicy, nice and warming. Delicious. Thanks a lot guys for watching so far, and I'm going to leave you now, have a couple of beers, enjoy the evening. Maybe the rain will stop, and well, I'll see you in the morning. Cheers. Well, good morning. So I slept as always pretty sound last night. I got to bed about midnight and it's about 8 in the morning now. Sun's come up. We've got no more rain. So that was a pretty good trip. I think it's time to get up, make a coffee, and then pack all this stuff up and get home. Nice morning. Definitely time for a coffee. Right, so I've had some coffee down me, woken up now, and I think I'm going to get packed up and hit the road and head home. And thanks to whoever left this little surprise for me. Scared the crap out of me. But it's a children's toy, not real. But we do get snakes around here, so it did scare me. So pretty much all packed up now, stuff's back in the car and ready to head off. Definitely a more challenging trip this time with the rain, but fun nevertheless, and thanks for joining along. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can find me at Camping Shack, same as this channel, and The Camping Shack on Facebook. So until then, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.